Okay, started.
Start recording.
Okay, I did.
Okay, just keep rolling until I tell you to stop.
Okay.
We're good to go over here? Okay. Sounds good. I'm good, Justin. I'll tell you this much right now. I might be getting rained on in the next 5 or 10 minutes, but this is my dedication to the show. That ironclad contract says I must be on every episode from here on out. So you're the one who signed for it. I signed for it, but it's good to be back with you live. Thank you. Goldberg. Well, I thought that Goldberg planted seeds for a potential return to the ring, and I wanted to come here and talk to you face to face and say, I disagree with everything you wrote on Upgroove, because that's what I do. I'm the guy that wants to argue, that wants to say, Justin, you're not the smartest guy in the world. But you know what? Bada boom, you might be the smartest guy in the room. I think that one-off for a Goldberg match against Brock Lesnar is exactly what we need. And then you look at a guy like Goldberg, a guy that hasn't competed in such a long time, a guy that's close to his 50s. What else does he have to prove? He's not a Sting. He's not a guy that we have never seen in WWE. So what I took out of that was him planting the seeds for a match against who else? Brock Lesnar. I think that's exactly what you're going to get. Will it be in January at the Alamo Dome? I think that's a good part. I think that's a good idea, especially when you're looking for 60,000 people to fill that arena or fill that dome. But I don't think it's going to be. I think they're going to push it up to November. I think they're going to push it to a Survivor Series. And, does the Royal Rumble really need that match? The Royal Rumble pay-per-view is the most popular, I would say, pay-per-view aside from WrestleMania. So why would they need to put it there? It's irrelevant now. It's irrelevant now when you think about it. Yep. Yeah, and I agree. I think you need to have somebody really focus on Goldberg's career before that. And one of the things that I loved that you wrote about in Upgroove was the fact that this is the first time that they're going to have a potential Goldberg and Brock Lesnar storyline with Paul Heyman. And these two guys, Lesnar and Goldberg, and that's the big reason why WrestleMania 20 in New York wasn't, yeah, you had Goldberg, leaving, and you had Brock Lesnar going to the NFL, and this is when the internet became hot. This is when WrestleZone and other websites were really spoiling things. But you have an opportunity now with Paul Heyman to tell a storyline that can be far greater than anything that they've ever put together with Goldberg and Brock Lesnar, or even both men separately. So I think this is a great opportunity. WWE needs to capitalize on how good Paul Heyman could be. Goldberg really spoke in circles 3 or 4 times on ESPN. You could tell the guy was nervous. So I'm just interested to see, will it be at Survivor Series? Will it be at Royal Rumble? And I'll ask you this plain and simple, Justin. Do you even care about the actual match? Well, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this then. You care about the match, but does it really matter who wins? It probably won't be the last Goldberg match. If they do what you think they're going to do and have the Royal Rumble with Goldberg and Brock Lesnar, then you need to induct him into the Hall of Fame at WrestleMania, but you need to get one more Goldberg match at WrestleMania. You know, it doesn't need to be the main event, because Goldberg's never going to be a main event in WWE's eyes. He was in WCW for such a long time, but after that, what did Goldberg do? He's done nothing for the past decade, so you can throw Goldberg in a match, you know, the first hour, the second hour, in a 4 or 5 hour pay-per-view at WrestleMania, and still get some money, still get some draw out of him in front of 70,000 people in Orlando. Yeah, as you can tell, Justin, I'm getting rained on a little bit here, but it's all for you. I miss you, Justin, and I know my pink jacket right here, you always love it. Cut. Awesome. Thanks, buddy.